You reach into your drawer, a cup of old coins, or maybe the bottom of your backpack, and you pull out a simple quarter from the year 2000. You look at it casually, you flip it over, and something hits you. Then you notice the D mint mark, and your heart starts racing, because this is one of those coins that appear ordinary, yet some rare versions have shocked collectors by selling for hundreds, thousands. And under the right circumstances, a perfect condition or rare error example could explode into the six-figure or even million-dollar range if a once-in-a-lifetime discovery is confirmed. Yes, a coin worth 25 cents can be worth more than a luxury vacation, a new car, or even a house. And today, we're diving deep, very deep, into the most rare 2000 D Virginia State Quarter, its hidden secrets, the errors that bring life-changing money, the history behind the design, and why some collectors are willing to pay unbelievable amounts. Stay with me until the end, because the most valuable rare variety, the one that can make someone a millionaire, might still be sitting in a jar, waiting for you to find it. The 2000 Virginia State Quarter was issued to celebrate Virginia's 1788 admission to the Union, and especially the 400th anniversary of the founding of Jamestown, 1607. The very first permanent English settlement in America. Minted in the year 2000, it becomes one of the most beautiful, symbolic, and historically powerful coins in the entire U.S. state. Quarter program. Obverse. George Washington's profile reverse. The legendary scene of three ships. The Susan Constant, the Godspeed's Discovery. These were the ships that brought the first English settlers to Virginia. The Virginia Quarter was minted at S. proofs, clad in silver. The 2000 D. Denver is the version we focus on today, and this is the mint that produced several major errors, making it the most exciting variety for collectors. The mintage numbers matter because rarity equals value, right arrow. 651,616,000 coins, yes. Over 651 million. At first glance, that sounds huge, and it is. But here's the secret. Perfect condition or condition mint state, untouched roll striking mistakes that escaped quality control. Millions were spent, dropped, scratched, and damaged. Only a tiny fraction survive in top quality. And that's where the big money is. Most 2000 D Virginia quarters are worth only 25 cents to a couple dollars. But rare high grades and dramatic mint errors change everything. Collectors pay jaw-dropping amounts for. These are the coins that turn ordinary money into treasure. Let's break down the real values. 25 cents. $1 nothing special unless it's an error. $3, $15, $30, $75, $100, $250, only a tiny fraction survive this perfect. $500, $2,000 plus these are incredibly rare. One could easily sell for. And if one reaches MS 69, none confirmed yet, but possible. A discovery of an MS 70 could literally reach, because it would be the only one in existence. The Holy Grail. Now the excitement begins. Here are the most rare and expensive error varieties that can bring serious money. The coin is struck away from the center. The more dramatic, the more valuable. 10, 20% off center. $50. $17530. 50% off center. $200. $50060. 70% off center. Date. Visible $1,000 plus a doubled design. Letters, ships, sales, minor doubling. $50. $150 strong visible doubling. $300. $1,000 plus coin expands outward without the collar. $40. $150 part of the coin is missing from the striking process. Small clip. $40. $80 large clip. $150. $350 if a Virginia quarter was accidentally struck on a nickel planchet, a dime planchet, a foreign planchet, or any wrong metal, value can explode into. One side appears bronze/copper. $250. $900 plus if struck twice by mistake. $500, $5,000 plus. Depending on visual clarity, if any test metal was used by accident, a once-in-a-lifetime discovery, such a coin could sell for. And if a new type of error is discovered, the value could skyrocket into. This is why people still check their pocket change today. Collectors love this coin because, unlike some other quarters, the 2000 D Virginia has dozens of unlisted varieties still being discovered. That means you could literally be the person who finds the next major money-making error. Located on the obverse under In God We Trust. Use a magnifying glass bright light. A microscope if available. Check the letters, ships, water lines, edges, copper layer, and coin shape. No scratches, no wear, strong shine. Collectors often miss major errors because they look normal. If you think your coin is high grade or an error, send to PCGSNGCA graded MS 67 or MS 68 coin can multiply your value by 10 times, 20 times, even 100 times. Coin type value circulated $0.25, $1 MS, $65, $30, $75 MS, $66, $100, $250 MS, $67, $500, $2,000 plus MS, $68, $3,000, $7,000 plus MS, 69, potential discovery, $25,000, $100, $000 plus MS, 70, not found yet. Up to $1, $000 major errors, $100, $12, $000 plus unique experimental error, $25, $000, $500,000 plus the 2000. The Virginia State Quarter is not just a coin. It is a hidden treasure waiting to be discovered. Whether you find a rare MS 68, a major error, or a new variety no one has seen before, your 25-cent coin could explode in value, from a humble quarter to hundreds, thousands, or even life-changing money. What if I told you that a simple 1952 Washington quarter, the kind that many people once tossed in piggy banks, vending machines, or pocket change, could actually be worth hundreds, thousands, or even tens of thousands of dollars today? Yes, a 70-year-old quarter that originally cost just 25 cents now has the power to turn an ordinary coin collector into a jackpot winner. And the shocking part? These valuable treasures are still being found in old coin jars, inherited collections, estate sales, and even spare change. So don't blink, because by the end of this video, you will know. Heavy checkmark: the history of the 1952 quarter. Heavy checkmark: how to tell a regular coin from an extremely rare and valuable one. Heavy checkmark: which error coins are worth huge money. Heavy checkmark: and how some 1952 quarters sold for tens of thousands at auction. If you have a 1952 quarter, this might be the most important coin information you ever hear. The Washington quarter began in 1932 as a one-year coin to celebrate George Washington's 200th birthday, but it became so popular that it turned into a permanent circulating coin. By 1952, America was in the post-war era, and the U.S. Mint was producing millions of silver quarters as the country expanded economically. A 1952 quarter is made of 90% silver, meaning even a heavily circulated example has melt value, but its collector value is far higher, especially in high grades or with errors. 3. Mints produced quarters that year. Mint mark: mintage Philadelphia. No mint mark common Denver. Semi-scarce San Francisco. Scarcer, but quantity does not equal value. What truly drives price is small blue diamond condition, grade, small blue diamond strike and luster, small blue diamond mint mark, small blue diamond rare errors, and varieties. Let's break down the real price levels, clean and without hiding anything. Most 1952 quarters that were used in everyday spending are worth backhand index pointing right $6 to $12 for silver content plus collector value. Coins stored safely without wear can jump to backhand index pointing right $50, $250. This is where the value skyrockets. Backhand index pointing right $900, $3, $500 plus auction record for a 1952 DMS 67 plus Washington quarter. Heavy $22, 800. Yes, $22,800 for a single quarter. It doesn't stop there. These coin types are the money machines every collector hopes to discover. At a perfectly struck 1952 quarter with flawless detail can sell for heavy $5,000, $20,000, a business strike coin with a mirror-like finish. Heavy $4,000, $18,000 natural rainbow or gold toning from storage. Heavy $1,500, $9,000 errors are where ordinary becomes extraordinary, and the prices go wild. Error type: possible value double die obverse, DDO, $800, $7, $500 double die reverse, DDR, $600, $6,000 off. Center strike $450, $4, $500 clip planchet $250, $2, $500 broad strike $300, $2, 200 repunched mint mark, RPM, D/D or S/S, $600, $3, $500 missing letter / weak strike $300, $1. 800 transitional or wrong planchet $10. 000. $50,000 plus Holy Grail error. Yes, the wrong planchet error can exceed $50,000, making it the most valuable 1952 quarter ever. Here's a fast checklist you can use right now. Under the eagle on the back, no mint mark equals Philadelphia D equals Denver's equals San Francisco, best chance of high value. Look. 4. Small blue diamond sharp hair details on Washington, small blue diamond strong eagle feathers, small blue diamond no scratches or discoloration, small blue diamond bright, mirror-like, shine, use a magnifying glass and check. Doubled letter soft center strike unusual shape, extra metal around the mint mark, clipped edges. If it weighs less or more than 6.25 grams, it might be a rare wrong planchet strike worth thousands. Collectors love the 1952 quarter because small blue diamond, it's 90% silver small blue diamond. It's from the classic Washington design era. Small blue diamond high-grade examples are extremely hard to find. Small blue diamond errors from this year are dramatically valuable. Many collectors are building full silver quarter sets, meaning demand continues to rise. And so do prices. If you have a 1952 Washington quarter, do not sell it until heavy checkmark you check the condition, heavy checkmark you check the mint mark, heavy checkmark you inspect for errors, because even though many 1952 quarters are worth $6 to $15, the right one, the rare one, the perfect one, can be worth hundreds, thousands, or even tens of thousands of dollars. And the best part, these treasure coins are still out there. Point one lucky collector will find the next jackpot. Maybe that person is you. If you want, I can also create backhand index pointing down. What if I told you that a simple, ordinary-looking 1976 D Lincoln Memorial 1-cent coin, yes, the copper penny you pass by every day, could actually be worth hundreds, thousands, or even over $10,000? Imagine this. You're sorting through some old coins, maybe in a plastic jar, maybe in a drawer, maybe in an old wallet. You spot a faded copper penny from 1976 D. It looks like every other penny. It's brown, maybe scratched, maybe dirty. You don't expect anything from it. But what if this 1-cent coin was a rare error, a misstrike, or an off-metal gem accidentally produced by the U.S. Mint during one of the busiest years in American history? What if this coin could sell for $1,000, $5,000, $10,000, or even over $15,000 in a real auction? This is the secret the Mint never advertises. This is the treasure hunter's gold mine. And today, you will learn exactly why the 1976 penny is one of the most underrated and most profitable modern U.S. coins, and how you can check yours. Stay with me all the way to the end of this video because the top rarest errors are coins almost nobody knows about, and they have sold for prices that will absolutely blow your mind. Let's begin. The year 1976 was a landmark year for the United States. It was the bicentennial, the 200-year celebration of American independence. Most people remember the special designs on the quarter, half-dollar, and dollar coins, but here's a fact many don't realize. Why? Because the Mint decided only denominations above 1 cent would receive commemorative artwork. But even though the penny looked normal, 1976 was still an unusual year for U.S. coin production. Massive public demand, bicentennial collector hoarding, high coin circulation, demand pressure on Mint machinery, huge production numbers, and when the Mint is under pressure, errors escape. Big ones. This is why the 1976 penny is a golden error year, and why some of these mistakes are wildly valuable today. Here's what a normal 1976 penny should be. Metal, 95% copper, 5% tin and zinc weight. 3.11 grams diameter. 19.05 mm design. Lincoln Memorial designers. Victor David Brenner, obverse. Frank Gasparo, reverse. Mint locations. Philadelphia, no mint mark. Denver, D. But remember, any deviation from these specifications is where the huge money begins. Just the regular, no error penny has value too. Worth 1 cent to 10 cents ms, 63. $1, $3 ms, 65. $8, $12 ms, 66. $30, $60 ms, 67. $200, $350 ms, 68. RD, rare. Auctions have hit $900 to $1. 200, but these are nothing compared to rare errors. Here's where the real excitement begins. Coins that can turn a penny into a life-changing discovery. Value, $7,000, $15,000 plus. This is one of the biggest jackpot 1976 errors. A very small number of 1976 pennies were accidentally struck on 10-cent blank planchets. And because dime blanks are made from a copper-nickel alloy, These pennies look silver. These coins weigh about 2.27 grams, not 3.11 grams. This is one of the most expensive errors for this date. Value, $3,000. $6. 500. This dramatic error occurs when the coin is struck once it flips and then gets struck again. The result: Lincoln's head may appear backwards on the reverse or doubled on the front. Extremely rare and visually stunning. Auction prices have reached thousands. Value, $100. $2. 500 off. Center strikes range from mild to extreme. 5% off. $20.15, 30% off. $50. $15040, 60% off. $200. $45070, 90% off with the date visible. Fire up to $2. 500. Collectors love dramatic errors, and 1976 off-centers are premium sellers. Value, $5,000. $12,000. During the mid-70s, the U.S. Mint was producing coins for several foreign nations. Occasionally, foreign planchets were mixed into U.S. cent production. Signs include wrong weight, odd color, strange rings, sound, weak details. These are extremely rare and hugely valuable. Value, $50. $180. A broad strike happens when the collar fails and the coin spreads outward. These errors are easy to identify. No rim wider than normal flat edges. Collectors pay strong premiums for clean, uncirculated broad strikes. Value, $30. 500. Die breaks form raised blobs or cracks on the penny. Large cut errors, where a chunk of the die breaks off, are the most valuable. A big cut on a 1976 D penny can reach several $100s easily. Value, $150. $3. 500. Though not as famous as 1955 or 1972 DDOs, 1976 D still has several double dies. Look for doubling on the date: 1976. Liberty and God we to USD Lincoln's eye or Beard Memorial Columns Major. Double dies can sell for thousands. These are the ultra-rare, top 0.1% coins that define the year. Value, $9,000. $15. 000 plus, one of the rarest modern penny errors. Value, for $1,500. $6. 500. Dramatic, eye-catching, extremely rare. Value, $1,500. $2. 500. Collectors pay premiums for visible dates. These coins prove that 1 cent can become a huge payday. Here's a quick inspection checklist. Normal, 3.11 G2 light / heavy equals rare. Planchet may be struck on a dime blank. More missing equals more value. Use magnification. Chips, cuds, missing rims equals value. Could mean foreign planchet. Die breaks sell well. PCGS / NGC certification can double your price. Some real confirmed sales include 1976 penny on dime planchet $9. 2001976 double struck flip over $4. 8001976 85% off center $1. 7201976 MS 68 red $1. 1001976 large cud error $540. These are documented, real-world results, not estimates. The 1976 D Lincoln Memorial penny is one of the most underestimated modern coins and one of the most lucrative for error collectors. Even though it has no special bicentennial design, no precious metal, it makes up for all of that with fire huge mint error potential, fire massive collector demand, fire copper composition, more valuable than post 1982 pennies. Fire errors worth thousands and tens of thousands, so before you toss that penny into a jar or ignore it in your change, remember, fire your 1976 D penny might not be worth 1 cent. It might be worth $10,000. Fire and rare off-metal examples can be worth even more. Fire. This is one of the most exciting coins to search for in everyday circulation. This script is designed to hook viewers instantly, build suspense, and keep them watching until the final second, while staying transparent, factual, and collector accurate. No hidden exaggeration. What if I told you that a small copper coin from 1979, something many people ignored, tossed into jars, or even lost forever, could today be worth hundreds, thousands, or, under extremely rare conditions, life-changing money? Not gold, not silver, not ancient Roman treasure, just a 1979 British 2 pence coin. Millions of these coins passed through everyday hands across the United Kingdom and beyond. They bought sweets, newspapers, and bus tickets. Most were never saved. Most were never examined. But hidden among ordinary examples are rare minting errors, important historical varieties, and once-in-a-generation mistakes that collectors now fight over. Some have sold for hundreds of dollars, others for thousands. And if a unique or undocumented error were ever confirmed, it could shock the entire numismatic world. So before you click away, ask yourself, backhand index pointing right, what if you already own one? Stay with me until the end, because today you'll learn the true history behind the 1979 2 pence coin, why the words new pence matter so much, which coins are common, and which are extremely rare errors that can turn a tiny copper coin into a collector jackpot. How to check your coin properly before it's too late. Let's begin. To understand the importance of this coin, we must go back to one of the biggest changes in British history. Before 1971, British currency was complicated. 12 pence equals 1 shilling, 20 shillings equals 1 pound. On February 15th, 1971, the United Kingdom officially adopted a decimal currency system. 100 new pence equals 1 pound. This moment became known as Decimal Day. To help the public adjust, the Royal Mint introduced coins marked new pence instead of simply pence. The 2 new pence coin became one of the most important denominations during this transition. From 1971 to 1981, British decimal coins carried the wording new pence. In 1982, the Royal Mint officially removed the word new and replaced it with 2 pence. That means the 1979 2 new pence coin belongs to a closed historical era that can never be repeated. Collectors love coins that represent transitional periods. Major national changes, limited wording types. That alone makes this coin more interesting than most people realize. Before talking value, you must know what a standard coin looks like. Country: United Kingdom. Year: 1979. Denomination: 2 new pence. Metal: bronze, 97% copper. Weight: 7.12 grams. Diameter: 25.9 mm. Edge: plain. Obverse: Queen Elizabeth II. Arnold Mackin. Portrait: reverse: Prince of Wales. Feathers with crown. Police Scarlight. Any deviation from these details could mean extra value. Let's be clear and truthful. Most 1979 2 new pence coins are common. Circulated: 10 cents. $0.50 uncirculated. $1. $5 brilliant uncirculated. BU $10. $30. But here's the mistake most people make. They stop looking. This is where the excitement begins. Money bag value: $50. $300 plus proof. Coins were struck specially for collectors using polished dies, mirror-like surfaces, sharp, frosted details. 1979 proof 2p coins came in official Royal Mint sets and are far scarcer than circulation coins. Perfect proofs with original packaging can sell for hundreds of dollars. Money bag value: $100. $2. $500 occurs when the blank isn't centered during striking point. 10. 20% off center. $100. $30030. 50% off center. Date visible. $500. $1. 500 dramatic off center. Examples: $2. 000 plus. Collectors love coins that immediately look wrong. Money bag value: $100. $1. 000 caused when the coin is struck without the retaining collar. Signs include wider diameter, flattened rim, expanded design. Broad strikes are scarcer in UK bronze coinage than people realize. Money bag value: $300. $5. 000 the coin is struck twice, sometimes rotated or misaligned. The more dramatic the second strike, the higher the value. Severe double strikes can command thousands of dollars. Money bag value: $100. $1. 500 look closely for raised cracks in the metal, missing rim sections, blob-like metal areas. Large cut errors are always collectible. Money bag value: $150. $1. 200 when the obverse and reverse don't line up correctly. Minor rotation brings small premiums, but dramatic rotations bring serious collector interest. Money bag value: $2,000. $25. 000 plus. This is where prices explode. Examples include struck on a foreign coin, blank struck on the wrong denomination, blank incorrect metal composition. These are extremely rare Royal Mint mistakes. A unique, documented, off-metal strike could reach 6 figures. Money bag value: $10,000 to $100,000 plus or more. A mule coin is struck using mismatched dies. While no confirmed 1979 2p mule is publicly documented, if one were discovered, it would become a numismatic legend, possibly worth life-changing money. This is how million-dollar coins are born. Coins reach extraordinary prices when they are unique or nearly unique, historically significant, fully authenticated, visually dramatic. One-of-kind Royal Mint error is not just a coin, it's history. Follow these steps carefully. Must say new pence. Correct weight: 7.12 g. Should be plain, not reeded. Look for doubling, cracks, misalignment. Anything unusual deserves investigation. Cleaning destroys value instantly. Essential for high-value coins. Part of Britain's decimal transition. Historic: new pence. Wording: affordable entry coin. High error potential. Growing global collector interest. This coin represents a moment when Britain redefined money itself. The 1979 British 2 new pence coin teaches a powerful lesson. Big value often hides in small, ordinary objects. Most examples are worth only pennies, but the right coin, with the right error, in the right condition, could be worth hundreds, thousands, or far more than anyone expects. So before you dismiss that old copper coin, fire check it, fire weigh it, fire examine it closely, because the next great discovery in coin collecting could already be sitting in your home.